What is going on, my friends? It is time for another tournament. This is one of the most requested tournaments I get, and finally, I got a comment on a video today, and I was like, fine, my friends, fine. We will do a faction tournament, and I'll do you one better. I'm bringing Urza on the channel for the first time to enjoy this tournament with me. What's going on, Urza?
Hey man, thanks for having me. I am so excited to be here. Big fan. I've been watching you since I was a little pup, and here I am on the big stage. I'm excited to see this faction tournament. Dude, and ready to get,
I do have to give you a quick disclaimer, though. We do not have any Lobot in this tournament. I'm very sorry.
Well, we'll let it slide this time. Maybe we'll do the single character tournament next time, and we can see my man shine.
All right, so we're doing factions like I said, and for time purposes, we are only doing 8 factions, and we already ran the 1 seed, which is Jedi. You can see the seeding here for the tournament against the Bounty Hunters, and the Jedi won both battles, and then also the Sith against the First Order, and the Sith moved on. And so that's where we're going to pick up on this tournament, and we're going to do a best 2 out of 3 here, and we will swap sides. I've got Urza, he's got his account pulled up. That way we rule out any RNG and potential AI differences if there are any, just because we want to make sure that the faction that goes forward deserves to go forward. And so first here, we are going to do Resistance against Rebels. So Urza, you've got the Rebel team in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Resistance team in, and in case anyone was wondering, this is a bare naked modless match. What do you think about this match? Who do you got, Rebels or Resistance?
I think the Rebels are just gonna have too much offense here. As fast as the Resistance is, and all those exposes they're going to generate, I really think that Chewie's going to be the difference here. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like they both have a lot of utility, and they both have pretty decent DPS. Resistance is probably ideal with a couple non-faction characters. However, you can see here Haldo's already taken out of the battle. R2's out, and wow, yeah, the DPS.
Wow, the offense here is just too strong.
Woo! That is no joke. Get out of here, Ray! You've had no training. You are not welcome here.
Han just knocking fools down. That guy is a scary man.
Oh my gosh. And Chewie just really took Han next level. I mean, really defense, even from a defensive perspective. Look, this is over in less than a minute. Almost. Yeah. 7, 6, 5. Can we do it in less than a minute? Barely, with 3 seconds to spare.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see on the other side. Go ahead and put the Resistance team in. All right, same match in reverse, Rebels against Resistance. I don't see that there was, I mean, that was so decisive. I don't feel like any potential AI differences or RNG is going to change the outcome here.
Yeah, I would agree. We got some ability block coming from old Ben here. Yep, I think that's going to be the...
Man, they just completely destroy Haldo faster than a light speed ship into a First Order capital ship.
Yeah, no, yeah, old Ben, man, that ability block can trip you up so fast, and then a turn meter removal. And I know Resistance is fast, but there's just so much offense here, and when you get put back a little bit of a turn, maybe
I think Resistance might be really getting the short end of the stick when it comes to mods here, because Resistance can really benefit from the mods. It looks like Rebels are doing just fine without them. I mean, look at the damage output.
Yeah, and then you got the counterattacking as well, which is just extra turns, man.
Extra. All right, Rebels moving on. They will face Jedi in the next round. All right, now next up, we have got Night Sisters and Scoundrels. Compelling match. And the Scoundrels that we chose for this, we're seeing Chewbacca again and Han again. Oh, so it's almost like a similar match.
He knew who to go for.
I mean, this is one of the more annoying defensive teams. Both of them, to be honest. I mean, both of these guys you just hate going against in territory wars.
Wow, I'm pretty surprised that this is moving. I just wonder if they're going to get stuck behind Zombie here.
Yeah, because the AI is just too dumb to know how to handle Zombie.
Yeah, they do have Nest, though, and she's going to do her part to...
AI also has a hard time with Nest. But we'll see. They're doing pretty good work here on L3. All right.
Down.
Kira throwing a nice
AoE.
grenade.
They have 2 AoEs here, so they're not. Wow.
It's just amazing. It always feels with the Night Sisters like you're doing so well. And then they just come back. Look at this. Just boom, boom.
Yep.
Now we're down to just Kira and Nest, and all of the Night Sisters are back. You've got to be kidding me. The question
so
for me is going to be, though, are they going to be able to get rid of Nest? Because that Plague, I feel like would be effective if it weren't for the health regeneration. Right. There we go. They are finally able to take out Nest. Yeah, so we thought we might have to just call it, but eventually they figured their crap out. All right, let's switch the match and try it on the other side. All right, checking this match out on the other side of things. That was so decisive. I don't know about you. I don't know if I see this going any other way.
It's a tough matchup for these scoundrels, Cubs. The targeting here is going to be a problem. I mean, it's just going to pivot that target right back to zombie every time, and it's not going to move off of her. That's just unfortunate how the AI handles that, but it is what it is.
It really, from an AI perspective, both of these teams are not super intelligent on how to attack the other. Am I right? I mean, it's not just Scoundrels not knowing how to attack Night Sisters, but also the Night Sisters not knowing how to manage Nest.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. And maybe they get lucky with some AoEs here and get it all down before, but
it felt like it was going so well, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, they're all back. They're all at 100% health.
That is, I think we just mentioned it before, that is the most disheartening feeling, is when you think you have it all under control, and then it just unravels on you.
Totally, completely. They could maybe, if the Night Sisters, if the RNG were to prioritize Nest enough, then it could hold them up in time to kill.
Yep.
You know, well, they got Dak out of there, so that'll help. But, yep.
There she is.
There she is again. She's gone. Oh, wait. She's back. All right, and then we know this is eventually going to go for the Night Sisters, so we're just going to kill this here. All right, so Night Sisters going on to the next round to face the Sith. All right, moving on to the second round, we have got Jedi and Rebels, and my prediction is that Jedi take the tournament, but the Rebels do have some pretty good DPS, like we saw already, so could they maybe pull it out? What do you think?
Maybe, but they do have, they're behind already in the terms of speed, because Revan's given all those Jedi so much more speed there.
Without the mods even.
Without the mods, so.
Yeah. And the AI, I mean, look, Yoda's almost out, and I think a really good strategy, I did a video recently, look at this, Yoda's close. A really good strategy is to have Yoda use the Savior ability, there you go, because he's squishy enough, you can actually get through him pretty quickly. So if the Rebels just prioritize Yoda a bit more, but look, Basil is getting close, Revan's getting close, but Jolie.
This is more compelling than I thought it would be. This is pretty. Yeah, counterattacking can be dangerous.
Yeah, problem is that Jolie is not being prioritized right now. So even if they get someone out, they're coming back.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yeah, no, I find that Jolie team is a little bit more tough in actual arena, just because that revive is so tricky.
Yoda's out. Oh, if they could prioritize Jolie. Nope, it's going to be too much for the Rebels. No, it's going to be too much. If they had a revive over there, maybe. But yeah, look, Chewie's almost gone.
Too much speed and offense for these guys.
Yeah, there's Yoda coming back.
Yeah.
But I got to admit, this warms my heart. Look at the Jedi. Look at my precious Jedi.
You know, Qui-Gon sitting over there like, what?
I'm like Krennic standing on the Death Star. Oh, it's beautiful. with a less evil, psychopathic tone. All right, here we go.
Early offense from Han, as always. Is it going to be enough, though? I mean, that's their chance, right? To get that big burst of offense and then hopefully prioritize that same target.
Revan's got Chewie marked. That's going to be an issue right away, because that's a lot of DPS they're losing out on. He's recovering the protection. Oh, he's going back close to the green. Nope, Yoda has something to say about that.
Chewie, hang in.
Chewie. Poor Chewie.
Yeah.
Well, the Jedi could never actually be mean to Chewie like that, though. Come on, let's be real. These guys would
we're
these
a
guys would
little
be
off
sitting
flavor,
down
I
for
agree.
some blue milk, you know? Oh man,
And
yeah,
then they're gonna foresight spam into next week here, and then that's.
Yeah. How do you feel about foresight spam? It feels like that's just like the Jedi's bread and butter is just foresight.
Yeah.
galore.
Well, I love that it's on flavor, because if you listen in episode 5 in Empire Strikes Back, Yoda talks about always for defense. So it makes sense for flavor, but in terms of playing a Bastila lead, I don't know. It's just too. Bastila versus Bastila is just like watching paint dry, man.
Yeah, I'll admit, when I was running Bastila in the arena, I hated attacking other Bastila teams. But
right?
I will say, as a Revan user now, attacking other Revan teams isn't as bad. All right, now we have got Sith and Night Sisters, and I feel like the Sith should probably win this, but wouldn't it be awesome if the Night Sisters pulled an upset here?
I'd love that, but I do love that you have Dooku in there, who's a dude who he had his day so long ago. Remember the dodge meta with him?
Oh my gosh. Have you been playing this game since the beginning? If you know the dodge meta, then you're an old timer.
Yeah, January 2016 for me.
Oh, yeah. See, I was December 2015, and the first time I remember vividly taking my phone in my hand and throwing it across the room in this game, probably my first time I've ever thrown my phone, was when I watched Dooku endlessly counter me. It felt like he attacked 50,000 times in a row.
Yeah. And then we got it again with Maul, and that was the first time I remember throwing my phone.
Yeah, the Maul meta sucked. I was running Qui-Gon Jinn then, because I'm a Jedi guy. And that Maul meta, though, didn't last very long. And Nihilus wasted an Annihilate on Zombie.
Oh, that's like the one. This could be interesting.
These guys are not making any progress. They need to stop attacking Scion. I don't know if they're going to get him fast enough.
And there's a Saber Storm into Zombie as well, the two big moves.
Yep. Wasting a lot of effort. Fortunately for the Sith, Plague is not going to be very useful.
Yeah, that is their offense, and I think it's just a matter of time with AoEs. And
can they burn through Scion quick enough? I don't think that they can. And they're stuck on pain.
Yeah.
Can they get him here? I would love to see the Night Sisters pull this out. Oh, and he has...
Yeah.
There are so few things less annoying than getting Scion and then immediately, boom, Hell by Hatred once again. So another Annihilate wasted.
Yeah. What is the Annihilate count there? 3?
I don't know. I've seen 2. I might have missed one while we were shooting the breeze. But, oh my goodness. This is... Could the Sith and the Night Sisters time out because they suck at attacking each other? Oh, and then Annihilate.
Oh.
Somebody other than Zombie. And the Sith are going to come in right at the last minute. Oh, my goodness. And then technically,
we're calling this for this.
Technically at time, but I think that was a fast enough turn of events that we're going to call that a victory for the Sith.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Woo! All right, so I'm going to make an executive decision here. We've been doing this back and forth, 2 battles here. I don't feel like we need to sit through another 30 minutes of that.
Agree.
Let's call that Sith advancing to the next round.
You know the Night Sister folks are going to be...
I'm sorry to all the Night Sister fans, especially my boy Gamer Rigo. I know you guys are all yelling at me right now, but we got to do what we got to do. All right, the championship round. In true fashion, we have got the Jedi against the Sith, and I think the Jedi win this. What do you think?
I'm thinking the Jedi are going to just pull it out. It's the same reasons we talked about before. The speed, Jolee tripping everybody up.
Jolee does trip everyone up. But the wild card here to me is Annihilate. Yes. Because they're going to take Traya out. We know that. But could Annihilate go in the Sith's favor enough to throw off the Jedi's groove. I don't think it will, but it could. It's a lot more effective against Jedi than it is against Night Sisters, clearly.
Right.
That ability block is going to kill.
Yep, as you suspected. Oh, poor Dooku. He just got lit
reamed. So how many times he attacks in a row? Even though he's like not hitting that hard, I'm like, just stop. And that the way that you're attacking is just annoying. And ooh, Nihilus is marked. That's an issue. And that's something I've noticed.
The AI is doing the right targeting here, so.
Exactly. And I don't know about you, but I've noticed on defense, Jedi are always targeting Traya first and then Nihilus, which is the best way to play it.
Yeah, the absolute best way. And it's interesting to see that they also mark Jango and Nest quite a bit, and I wonder if that's like a power level or if there's just some predetermined list that they just go down and it's like a checklist in terms of where they mark. When
I looked into it, I was just thinking they have to have specific characters on a priority.
Yeah.
This character,
I would imagine so.
Then this character programmed into their kit. I can't think of any other way for that to work. All right, so Jedi win the first match. Now it's going to come down to this. Last prayer for the Sith. We're going to switch this around and see if the AI shakes it out any different. All right, here we go. And that last battle was decisive enough. I don't think that this is going to be any different, but you never know. We want to make sure that we have a solid victory here. And look at that. There we go. We got Traya marked right away. And Revan does have the taunt ignore, so he can choose anyone.
Yeah, the 4-string just totally whiffed, though, and that's going to put him behind.
Yep. Yeah, that's another big part of it is knowing when not to use 4-string because it's going to do nothing.
Yeah.
So you want to use Scion's AoE first.
Yeah, you can't even control that, though, because we're unmodded here.
Yep. Oh, true. Yep. The bare naked modless match. Traya's out of the battle. Now pay attention. Yep. Let's see if he marks Nihilus next. I'm pretty confident he will. But if Annihilate can, I just keep coming back to if they can just get a good Annihilate off, it could turn the tide of battle enough. And look at that. There it is. Nihilus is marked.
Yeah.
And that pattern to me, when I was testing out against Revan, not, unmodded, but, full mods, controlling the characters, I'm trying to get the Sith to happen against Revan. Every time that I was able, that Nihilus ended up getting marked. So Traya got marked every time first. And if I got to the point where Nihilus was marked before I used Annihilate, I lost every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think the similar experiences are being reported from guys on my Arena Shard as well.
Yeah.
They're just,
Yep, so.
But then he's hanging in there. I mean, he's taking a beating and he's hanging in there.
But hey, I mean, this is not depressing. Is this depressing to you?
No, I can't stand the Sith.
You got to be the only game changer. Are you not a dark side person then?
No, man. I'm light side.
My man. We got to do more videos together.
Here's the kicker. I actually have Traya, and I haven't even activated her.
Oh, my goodness.
My guild is going to kill me. I know I'm admitting that, but it's so true.
That's beautiful.
Can't stand her.
How long have you had her?
Probably like a month and a half.
A month and a half.
I'm in a 160 million GP guild, so we got her, but I can't bring myself to do it. She's not the best anymore, so I can probably do it now, but...
Wow. I gotta say, Urza, my respect for you just went way up when you told me. I actually considered doing the same thing, and the only reason I decided to end up activating her was for my guild. And so I don't mean to throw you under the bus. Because your guild will benefit from her.
I told Nukin the other day, I was like, hey, Nuke, I haven't even activated her yet. She was just like in disbelief. Like, what are you talking about?
So many people would be like, give me your Traya! I'll take her! Did you get Revan?
I did not, man. I decided to set this
money.
One out. I had to do a stream like you guys, you and Mobile Gamer and Arnold.
That was not the intent of the stream, but hey.
I know it wasn't, but it's still awesome that your community said, no, we're getting you Revan, man.
It was a cool moment, and I do have to say, I would be lying if I said I don't have a stupid little fanboy grin every time that I go into the arena right now.
Well, before we started recording tonight, you showed me the speed on your Revan, and holy...
Yeah, I found some good mods. I'm up there on speed right now, and I got that Gear 12 Plus gear on him. So I'll show you guys the speed of my Revan right now. It's pretty quick. So, all right, there we go. Jedi winning the tournament. Not in dramatic fashion, kind of in blowout, just a slow burn fashion. But out of the faction tournament, the Jedi are the champions. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tournament. Urza, what did you think?
You know, we kind of predicted it in the beginning. We both kind of were leaning Jedi. We're both light side guys, so it's a nice change of pace. And
Yeah.
I wish the Scoundrels had an easier matchup. I really have a soft spot in my heart for those guys. They got the Night Sisters in the early poll, and that was just the end of the Scoundrels. So maybe next time the matchup will be a little bit different for them.
Maybe next time, indeed. I definitely think that Sith probably would have won this tournament before Revan, and it would have been totally different without Traya before that. And so maybe we'll have to do another faction tournament and take out some of these Juggernaut characters. We will see. But for now, Jedi are your faction tournament champions. Thanks for joining me for the video, Urza. I'm really glad to have had you. We'll have to do this again.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks, Cubs. And you guys, I really appreciate it. So thanks for having me.
Go over to Urza's channel, subscribe, and watch all of his videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do so and leave a like and comment if you did enjoy the video. And as always, my brothers, don't forget.
My dead body. Sorry about the mess.